Singer Cyndi Lauper has revealed her years-long struggle with a debilitating skin condition that left her covered in a scaly rash, bed-ridden and depressed. The True Color singer is breaking her silence on her lengthy battle with psoriasis, a condition that causes cell buildup on the skin in the form of dry, itchy patches, as she joins an informative campaign with the National Psoriasis Foundation to help others cope with the disease. The 62-year-old revealed in a raw new interview with People the full extent of her battle with the skin condition, which has gone on for years, saying that it became so bad, "I felt like the Elephant Man." In recent years, the veteran pop star has been seen with varying levels of irritated skin, including an instance in 2011 when she was spotted at the Los Angeles International Airport with a red and sore-looking face, which was initially speculated to be the result of a chemical peel. She was also seen just last month on a beach in Saint-Tropez, southern France, wearing beachwear showing off her legs, which bore faint dark blotches consistent with psoriasis. But it wasn't until now that the 80s pop darling has spoken out over her condition, a revelation that she hopes will show to fellow psoriasis sufferers that they do not have to do so in silence. "It's not just a rash," she told People. "It's a disease." According to Cyndi, she was first diagnosed with the condition after she began experiencing irritation on her scalp, which the peroxide blonde star initially put down to a bad bleach job. She was given a shampoo to treat her scalp, but within 2 years the dry, itchy blotches began to appear all over her body. "My whole entire body was covered in a rash and scaly skin. And then it just started creeping up my neck. I felt swallowed by it." There is no single cause for the condition, but some known triggers including injury to skin, infection and even stress, the latter of which Cyndi ruled out as a cause for her flare-up, saying her whole job is stress. The time after time singer went on to try treatment after treatment in an attempt to relieve her symptoms. She was bedridden at times after her skin lost its ability to properly regulate temperature. She tried to cover up the spots with makeup and turtleneck sweaters. She also began wearing wigs and hair extensions in bright colors to both deflect attention from her skin and to avoid dyes that could irritate her scalp even further. "I used to go to doctors who would say, 'You'd be perfect for a study because that's the worst thing we've seen in years,'" she said. "I'd think, 'Oh God, gee, that's great.'" Eventually, the condition began to affect her famous voice, sending her depression and stopping her performing career in its tracks. Earlier this year, Cyndi finally found her salvation in the form of a medication targeting the immune system, along with a regime of medicated creams and bath salts. The struggle is far from over. Cyndi avoids alcohol and foods that could inflame her condition such as strawberries, but she now believes she has her psoriasis managed. The star has now partnered with the National Psoriasis Foundation and Novartis to promote their More to Psoriasis.com campaign, which provides a place for sufferers to talk openly about their condition and find support. Having overcome her worst days with the condition, Cyndi is now back on the road, this time going along for the launches of her Broadway hit Kinky Boots across Europe, Australia and Japan. Cynthia Ann Stephanie Lauper Thornton, born June 22, 1953, is an American singer, songwriter, actress, and activist. Her career has spanned over 40 years. Her album She's So Unusual, 1983, was the first debut album by a female artist to achieve 4 top 5 hits on the Billboard Hot 100. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Time After Time, She Bop, and All Through the Night, and earned Lauper the Best New Artist Award at the 27th Annual Grammy Awards in 1985. Her success continued with the soundtrack for the motion picture The Goonies and her second record True Colors, 1986. This album included the number 1 single True Colors and Change of Heart, which peaked at number 3. In 1989, she had a hit with I Drove All Night. Since 1983, Lauper has released 11 studio albums and participated in many other projects. In 2010, Memphis Blues became Billboard's most successful blues album of the year, remaining at number 1 on the Billboard Blues Albums chart for 13 consecutive weeks. In 2013, she won the Tony Award for Best Original Score for composing the Broadway musical Kinky Boots, making her the first woman to win the category by herself. The musical was awarded 5 other Tonys, including Tony Award for Best New Musical. In 2014, Lauper was awarded the Grammy Award for Best Musical Theatre Album for the cast recording. In 2016, the West End production won Best New Musical at the Olivier Awards.